Hey, so I'm making this video because people on more than one occasion have asked me what do you do with wild mushrooms to make wild mushroom soup, and I never really have a good answer because I just get mushrooms and then I make it up. But I just want to show you how I make it up, I guess. Okay, so I just take things that I think will be delicious in a soup, and I make it into a soup. That's the whole thing. So what I decided on was based on what was in the fridge, and I did buy groceries today, so there was a lot of stuff in the fridge. But I got celery, there's some bay leaves, a little bit of lime, an onion, some garlic, some ginger, green onions, a few potatoes, all the shaggy mane mushrooms that we just picked and cut up today. So Koi actually cut most of those herself. Then there's some basil and oregano and parsley, salt and pepper, obviously. Need some grapeseed oil, some soup stock, or what do you call it, bouillon, and some white wine. Oh, I'm probably going to put some earth balance into. I don't have that out yet, but I'll probably add some of that because it's tasty. Okay, so frying the yellow onion and the green onion, and just going to boil these potatoes chopped up. Now I put some water in this pot and turned on the heat on the element, and I'm going to put some bouillon in there. And now I just chucked in all the celery after adding the bouillon. So these potatoes have been boiling for almost 15 minutes or so. I tasted them and they feel like they're the right texture. So I'm going to strain those and add them over into here. Then after I strain the potatoes and add them in, I'm going to also add the onions. So I got the bouillon, all the green and yellow onions and celery going in there, and I'm going to add all of the mushrooms now into the soup. Whoa, that's a lot of mushrooms. So now I'm going to grate some ginger into the soup, but I can't really do it while I'm holding the phone and doing this at the same time. So just imagine I'm grating ginger into there, and when you next see the soup, it will be in there. So now I'm about to add a whole bunch of garlic to it. Repeat that 5 or 7 times. Then I'm going to add some spices, or some dried basil, and some dried oregano, and some dried parsley. Also now add some salt and pepper. I can't grind this one-handedly, but just imagine that there's pepper being ground into here right now. Salt and pepper in, so throw in some freaking bay leaves now. Get them submerged. Just gonna squeeze one little wedge of lime into here. This pretty much makes everything tastes better. Then if you've got this or some other delicious tasting fat on hand, you just take a bunch of that, stick it in, because that's going to make it taste great. And now we want to make sure that we turn the heat down to very, very low. We're going to take the white wine and Add some of that in for flavor. That will also make it delicious. The key thing in adding ingredients to the soup is, will this make it delicious? If yes, add it in. So, I now have this delicious bowl of soup in front of me, and I just had a spoonful, and it was great. I think other things you could add to it. I mean, if you've got kale growing, I could see kale going very well in this soup. I could also see if you've got enoki take mushrooms, because they're kind of like noodles in themselves, and they're great like that. And you can buy them in a lot of grocery stores. They would be great to add to this. You could add some cubes of tofu. You can do just whatever you want. I don't know. I feel like if you have this amazing opportunity of having wild mushrooms that you can work with, you've got wild chances. You can just take it and you can make some amazing soup. Yeah, take it and run with it, and you just use some basic principles of what's going to taste good. I feel like if you make food for yourself every day, you should just know, what's like, oh, if I add this, this will taste good. This will taste good. You just got to do that. I don't use a whole lot of recipes. I just like to mix things together and see what tastes good. And so that's how I make wild mushroom soup. If you want to like quantify and like write a recipe for this based on this whole idea, that would be wonderful, because I don't really work that way. But I'm super stoked on people who do work that way, but that's just not me. So if that's you, let's collaborate. That'd be great. Yeah. Hope this is helpful to at least one other human. If it is, tell me, let me know. If not, don't let me know. But whatever. I'm gonna eat my soup now. Bye.